There are a lot of people out here who fight against music, and it's a losing battle, because music will live on forever and ever and ever, long after Babylon is destroyed. You know, these songs and these lyrics and these melodies, they may take other forms and other shapes, but they'll never die. That's why, you know, we see the 80s now, and it's so similar to the 60s. And if you talk to certain grandmothers and grandfathers, they'll tell you that that's so similar to the 20s and the 30s and the 40s. And it's just the spirit, you know, changing from one form into another form. But music is transcendental. It has to live on. It has to be free. Music has to find a release. And you know, if we could just, not if, but when the day comes when we really can acknowledge the beauty of one's own blessing or gift, what they have to offer, whether it is rock or reggae or jazz or country music or western, then that's going to be to me, I feel that's going to be the beginning of the actual unification of all nations under one. And it can be done through the music.
The incredible edible egg.
Dies, but the pack survives.
Hey everybody, welcome into another episode of Green Eggs and Ham. And tonight we're talking about the greatest, most epic, iconic bands of all time. So this is going to be exciting. As you see, we have gathered into the arena today for this special episode. That's where we're broadcasting from, because there's probably going to be blood spilled with the opinions of who are the best, greatest bands of all time. So, and let's start off by saying hello to everybody that is out there in the chat.
I guess I should switch over to the chat to see who's in the chat. Haha. Oh, look, there's everybody. Oh, pole vault and sunshine. Hello, hello.
Yes. Hello to Justine Kasprick, was here first, said she's going to try to make it, but has to work tomorrow. So I'll definitely understand. And E. Urban, already throwing out some stuff. I have no idea what he's talking about. The Rubber Band, Band-Aid, and Banned by the Governor. These are his favorite bands.
A little on the nose, don't you think? You're a little on the nose with that one. Jackie Sins and Rich GT35R. Because you are.
Welcome, Jackie. Thank you for being here. Pookie Camellia, that darn pole vault, and E Urban already throwing out the bands,
the acronym bands.
Yeah, but we will discuss this. Should ICP be allowed? They are technically a group, not a band. And me and Carrie talked a bit about bands versus groups, if we should include them or not.
Refresh my memory on what we decided the definition of band versus group was.
Well, band is more of, they actually play instruments and sing and perform, whereas a group either raps or
they're performers
and sing,
have
Backstreet Boys, yeah. And then there's some that kind of blur the lines. So I don't know. We'll come back to that at some point. But let's see. Did we catch everybody that's here?
I don't know. I distracted you halfway through.
Yeah, you said hello to Rich and that darn pole vault and Sunshine.
Hey, there's StreamYard. Oh wait, that's just the thing at the top of our chat, not the actual person named StreamYard. Okay, moving right along.
So before we get into the bands, first off, that was HR from the Bad Brains with the little intro at the beginning. That's just a sneak peek of possibly one of my bands that might be on my list. And I just wanted to throw that out there as an intro. But before we get into our list, I have a new AI song to play. And Carrie has not seen this. Carrie has not heard this.
So excited.
This is basically a I wouldn't say it's a diss track to Carrie, but it's definitely
I'm less excited now.
It is definitely,
bring it on, Chad.
It's about Carrie and in words that Carrie said on the last episode that besmirch my dignity and my honor as a person that runs this show.
He is super indignant. Are you guys ready for this? Because I'm sure it's going to be filled with wrath and spite.
So
here's Chad laying it down.
It is aggressively. It is called Carrie Says, and Carrie Says Chad besmirched hot diggity damn. That's the full name. I was going to add. Is it pole vault's fault? Question mark.
It's always pole vault's fault, but
I mean, yeah,
that's a really long title.
Yeah, it's long enough as it is.
What is the longest song title of all time? Is that the "Standing in a Broken Phone Booth with Money in My Pocket"?
That's a fantastic song title. I know. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know if it is.
I've been downhearted, babe, ever since the day. Okay, I'm off topic though.
So, and this was also my attempt to do a shock rock, glam rock metal track with AI. That's another hint toward one of the bands in my top 5 list. But it honestly comes out a little more new metal, because I think the AI on the Suno learns what you like and what you do, and it kind of continues that, even if you tell it to do other things.
What's the name of that app? I should really look it up and retaliate.
Suno.
You'll give us a link, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't I want to give you ammunition to come back?
Oh no! I deserve a leg up. You've got a massive head start.
So here we go with Carrie Says.
Well, I was just trying to call you a sellout, really. I'm gone for a couple of shows, and you turn into a raging narcissist. What the hell? I've never seen Chad promote himself so much.
Future.
That's Giga Chad.
I'm saying.
Chad is a sellout. Chad is a raging narcissist, but Carrie lies like pole vault. Eggz and HaM, we are a fam, coming to jam. I'm taking it down. Carrie says, whispers in the dark, but who can tell who's real when everyone's a shark?
You are probably a masochist, and please see your therapist.
Eggz and HaM, we are a fam, come in and jam. Hot diggity damn. Carrie says, whispers in the dark, but who can tell who's real when everyone's a shark?
You are probably a masochist, and please see your therapist.
Chad had the fame, Chad had the money, but Carrie throws shade, can't tell if it's sunny. In the circus of deceit, who is fake, who's elite, living lies on repeat, truth buried in the beat. Green eggs and ham, we are a fam, call it a jam. Hot diggity damn.
Full vault with the guitar solo.
Green eggs and ham.
Pole vault, we look good. We should start a band.
Jam, hot diggity damn.
What Chad failed to mention is yes, it's a diss track, but he wrote his own diss track, which is fucking amazing.
In the circus of deceit, who is fake, who's elite, living lies.
Never mind, I don't need that app.
Buried in the beat, Green eggs and ham, we are a fam. Come in and jam, hot diggity damn. Diggity damn. Oh, vault.
The Chad pulls. Shut up. So, see previous comment about therapy.
So
Today's show is brought to you by BetterHelp.
Oh my god.
So that was the new AI track that I just had to create after last
That is a keeper.
week.
That is a keeper. Can I do in the future we're going to use that as an intro to a
I thought
segment
of-
that I'm going to have to write just for that song. and
I
get serious about it, because that's fun.
I was thinking about making that the intro for today, and I was like, no, I'll just make it a surprise.
We'll make it
that
a
way you
segment,
can
one of our regular shows. whatever that
react
is.
to it. So I did drop the link for suno.com. Super cool, lots of fun to toy around with, and making silly songs and
How'd you get the
working
clicks
out.
in there? Did you just let it watch a section of the video and then tell it to make a song? Or
No, I had to edit it. So
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
never gonna
it's
live up- I'm
not
never
that
gonna live up
easy.
to that.
It's not
That was fucking amazing. Okay, so I know you can't hear the audience clapping, but audience, give him a clap or something. I don't know. That was my ego loved it, and also I think you did a really good job.
okay.
Woo!
And I'm the narcissist. You're wanting them to clap for me about a song I wrote about you. So
Wrote for me about
Call me-
you.
call
Okay, wait,
me a narcissist.
Okay, so you wrote a song for me about you, about me being
But you
I
call
lost it
me
again.
a narcissist. So
With
anyway,
pole vault's help. Thanks, pole vault. Thanks for the guitar solo, sir.
and the Dom father is here. Welcome in, Dom. And I know somebody else snuck in. Who was it? It was Roque.
He's not in the audience, right?
Dom
I mean,
father,
he's not in the green room. What do we call that?
No, nobody's backstage. Bobalt probably will try to bust in at any time. But so
Whoop, whoop. That's a sound up of police. Whoop, whoop.
so tonight we are talking about bands, the most epic and iconic bands of all time. And I've got a list of 5. Carrie's got a list of 5. And our 10, when I look at other lists, completely different from any other list out there. So it's Green Eggs and Ham.
I didn't do any research. I pulled that off the top of my head while I was driving and sent it to you.
So who knows how that's going to go? There were some people mentioning some bands early on. I'm going to go ahead and throw some of these on the wheel because we are adding all the bands to the wheel. Urban, your list of bands will not be added because I definitely don't want another Ed Sheeran Band-Aid making the second most iconic band. So, Pookie Ann, let's pull up the wheel before me or you bring up any of ours. We'll start with
It's
a
your
few
world,
things to
Chad.
the
We're just
wheel.
living in it.
So, as you see, nothing on the wheel as of yet. So we're gonna put Iron Maiden on there, and
Urban says G-Womp. What is G-Womp? Do I want to know? Chad Halen, Chad Company, Chad Tones, Pink Chad, and the Deaf Chad. Those all came from Pole Vault. Also, coming soon to a YouTube channel near you, the Chad Polls. Can we do Carrie in the Chad Polls? Because I think we've established that my name needs to be in it.
Cheap Trick, Typo Negative, Suicidal Tendencies. All right. Cheap Trick. Whoops. And I'll tell you, Typo Negative was definitely one that was very close to my top 5. So, what was that other one from Pookie?
I don't know. The Chad is on a roll. The rolling Chad's the assless Chad.
Oh, okay. Suicidal tendencies. Okay, so we're gonna have to catch back up on any of the. That's not how you spell it.
Rich says that's not my list.
Okay. All right. All right, so let's hang tight, everybody. We'll definitely make
Chad
sure.
Zeppelin.
we'll make sure we get the bands that everybody mentions up on here. But for now, did you want to start off with the band, or did you want me to start off with the band? Because I got a fantastic clip for the band that it's already been mentioned in the chat. One of mine, which is on every list if you look up, bands.
Let's do yours, and we'll use mine as palate cleansers because Nickel Chad. That's one of my favorite. Chad Zeppelin and Nickel Chad are, I think, my two favorites so far.
So, what I have here is a.
Okay, now System of the Chad has to be on there. I'm sorry. What are you saying? I'm so busy reading.
Okay.
Wait, what? What are we doing?
We're starting now.
Quiet, guys. I'm trying to pay attention.
My first pick for greatest, most epic, iconic band is the Beatles. What I have is a History Channel video that's from the future. Okay, so a time traveler came back in time and posted this on YouTube. It's from the year 3000, and it's a look at the Beatles and the importance of the Beatles. So I thought this was just a fantastic way to showcase the Beatles, because who hasn't heard the Beatles and all of their songs? So there's no reason for me to actually play a Beatles song.
I don't know about all of them, but I've listened to a lot.
But this is something special. So
okay,
we're gonna watch this.
I'm excited. You got me jacked up. Okay. Better be as good as you.
It is. It is good.
Right.
Trust me, it is good.
Here we go. Beatles. Okay, so it's from the future of the past. No, future.
Yes, it's somebody in the future
of a band from our past.
Yes, exactly.
We have some really complicated concepts with the narcissism redo and the future past. The present is only.
So here we go. This is the Beatles 3000.
It's astounding to realize that it's been over 1,000 years since the Beatles walked the earth.
Dave's not here,
are certainly
but he is now.
Scarce. There's
Hi,
a lot
Dave.
that we don't know about the Beatles, but we do know that these 4 young men, John Lennon, Paul McKenzie, Greg Hutchinson, and Scottie Pippen, were some of the finest musicians that have ever existed.
The great Scottie Pippen
rose to prominence when they traveled from their native Linverton to America to perform at Ed Sullivan's annual Woodstock Festival.
Americans were shocked. I mean, at this time, the overwhelming style of music was opera. No one had ever heard of any piece of music that was less than 3 hours long. The Beatles changed all of that.
And they were so prolific. You know, they had so many hit songs. Paperback Writer, Ticket to Run, Wipeout.
Don't Stop Believing, Parents Just Don't Understand, Jimmy Crack Corn, Battle Hymn of the Republic.
And what's truly amazing is that they wrote all of these songs with only the notes A through G. Musical notation had not yet been expanded to V.
Their music dominated the charts, even with competition from such rivals as Michael Jackson, Louis Armstrong, and Ernest Hemingway. It seemed there was nothing the Beatles couldn't accomplish.
1965.
I love how the
Shea
anthropologist got it
The Beatles
almost
win
right.
the Super Bowl, 21-7 against the Giants. It was an immense event
That
in the
was
history
awesome.
of athletics, and
I remember
it did quite a
that.
bit to raise the nation's
Those were
spirits
the
after
days.
the assassination of President Roosevelt.
For a while, they acted in a television series. It was called I Love Lucy. The prosthetics and makeup on the show was just incredible. You couldn't tell it was them.
They invented the thumbs up. It's a gesture you don't see much anymore, but people would do this to each other, and the Beatles were the first to do it.
And they were pioneers even in animation. Paul McKenzie, just pen to paper, just doodling around. The next thing you know, we have Mickey Mouse.
Perhaps the Beatles' greatest accomplishment came with the release of their groundbreaking album, Sgt. Pet Sounds and the Spiders from Asia.
Sadly, no copies of this album remain.
Fantastic
They were all
album.
fed to Emperor Gorlock in 2652. However, I've taken it upon myself to form one of the finest beatology teams in the world.
It makes
We
you
have
think about all the
reconstructed
stuff that
ancient
we've
sheet music in the hopes of
discovered and
determining what this
assigned
Right.
to
album might have
past
sounded like.
civilizations, and
These
like
are our
Yes.
how
findings.
wrong we probably are.
Right, right.
To Chad Kennedy. Yeah, come here. Woo! This is the worst. Jesus, that's
Soon
the
after
worst.
the album's
I just
release,
turned my
rumors
shit way
began
down.
to circulate that the Beatles
That is
would break
literally
up.
terrible.
They, of course, did not. And for decades, they
Crazy.
continued to grow in popularity and size, adding new members each year. Today, their influence can be seen everywhere, from the species of insect that was named after them to the children who make wishes on their laps each Beatmas.
You know, as we sit here and talk about the Beatles,
Zach
one thing is
Dong.
perfectly clear.
Hello.
The Beatles'
Red
music
hot chili
will
chats.
live forever in the hearts of those who had their hearts frozen while the Beatles were still alive.
Join us next week as we profile Orson
Cyanide
Welles,
Mouse.
the filmmaker behind the scathing Vietnam War critique, Dracula,
berries.
Dead and Loving It.
So that very important piece of history from a time traveler. Very, very good.
The
very
Chad
informative.
berries. I'm
So-
sorry. Yes, that was the worst. But also, like I said, I'm just gonna double tap on this one. The things we've said about past civilizations based on what we found.
Right, exactly. No, that's what's so funny about it is that it's probably
Spirit
so accurate in our like stupidity. So,
Hello.
but
That
so the
thong,
Beatles,
thong, thong, every
the
time.
Beatles have been added to the list. So seriously, you know,
I mean, you can't not have the Beatles. I
yeah.
mean,
and I love the Beatles so very much. They're definitely in my top 5. No matter like my top 5 can change, but they're a constant. That's never going to change out of that top 5. They will always be in there. And you know, it doesn't matter. Pick any random album, and it's so good. So many great songs. They've influenced so many people in so many different ways. So yeah, no, I'm gonna be mad
They were just
if our final top 5 does not have the Beatles. I'm actually gonna be mad. But you know, it's all up to the wheel.
We'll get
It's all
we'll
up
get
to the
through
wheel.
it, Chad. We'll get through it. Just sign up for BetterHelp. Maybe if we just say it enough times, they'll sponsor us. Because I mean, you know, that's a sponsor I can.
Yes, that's a
stand
that's a
behind.
good idea that Urban had for getting them on board as a sponsor for us.
They're gonna be like, we're gonna get so many crazy motherfuckers. Or 10 crazy motherfuckers.
So I didn't say hello to Zach Dong. Hello, Zach. Great to see you. Hugh Caldwell. Great to see you.
Great
Anon Mouse.
Chad,
Great to
man.
see you.
Pendar! Hey, guy.
And I don't know how to pronounce it. Is that Jape?
Jape?
Jape? Thank you again for coming by. And yes, you saw Pindar. Pindar, yes. Hello, Pindar. Great to see you.
Grateful Chad. Chad Berries is one of my favorite though.
Okay. Who started this trend and why? And is this going to be much?
I don't know, but it just keeps evolving, and they just keep coming up with more and more and more and more, and that's kind of amazing.
Okay, so Carrie, it's your go. Who is one of the bands in your top 5 for us to explore?
Do you have those links? Are you gonna pull up? Let's do The Warning. Let's do that one first. Yeah.
The Warning.
I'm gonna make you run. Yeah, I'm gonna make you run all my buttons because
all right,
my internet. Whatever.
All right. Hang on just a second. Why is this? There we go. Okay. Add. Hang on. Just wait.
Perfect.
So what do you want to? What do you want to say about the Warning? While I get this pulled up here.
I'm just fascinated by The Warning in the sense of, I mean, clearly their parents have given them the time and the resources to be able to do what they've done because they've been doing it for a very long time. They went viral doing a cover of Metallica, Enter Sandman, which is pretty amazing. You should go check that out. It's like, if you go to The Warning's channel, you can find their version of it. And they've just kind of blossomed since then. And then you can, they did a TED Talk that'll tell you all about their journey up until the point of the TED Talk. It's just, they're a 3-piece all-girl band. The drummer sings. They're sisters. You really, like, if you were going to put, I don't know, it's some sort of stereotype, but yet they are so cool. I don't know. They fascinate me.
I totally agree with you. They are really awesome, and their story is very, very cool. It's never going to end, is it? On this episode.
Oh, sunshine! Welcome.
So
we are listing all the Chad bands we know. Feel free to join.
So we're going to a clip from The Warning. Yeah, definitely a great breakout indie band for sure. What they've been able to do is absolutely amazing. It is. And this is from a full concert that is on their channel. And we were going to go
It's a good one. I've put it on and just played it in full.
Disciple.
You can't hate it. You got to love it.
All right, here we go.
It's just so much sound for a 3-piece too. Fucking huge. Chad goals. Yes! Red Hot Chad Peppers. Yeah, still laughing at Chad Hole Surfers, right? Same Chad Coffee. I can't wait to see them in concert, and I will see them in concert.
I'm running from the mystery like there's no tomorrow. Let's share it with
Chorn. Tyler! Pantera!
Oh, everybody in the chat is getting into this now.
Chad Stein! Chad, hey guys! Woo! I love it when something is amazing. Something like that. You can't plan shit that good.
And welcome back to this.
Come on now.
Miller just lobbed a message way over.
For those of you who are going to be writing extensively long manifestos to Chad,
An ad in the middle of the song.
You're welcome, YouTube. We just double dipped you.
Nobody said the chatting after this band, though.
The Dirty Chads. Dirty Heads is one of my bands, by the way. The Dirty Chads. I think that works. Let's write it.
This chat is absolutely out of control. Out of control. That's all I gotta say. Out of control.
This is my favorite.
I like Chad Smack. Chad Smack's good.
Chad Smack's good. Dirty
Oh
Chad
man. And this is Chris Lane Sr.
Hi, Chris Lane.
Just
Limp
no.
Bizkit.
Cobalt. No. Not only is Limp Bizkit horrible, and nobody better mention them as a band on our list today.
Hi, Jesse Cantrell music. Welcome.
Yeah, I got Jesse Cantrell into this too. I mean,
Marcy's chat ground.
This is
hell yeah.
Oh man, you.
I love the Warning, man. How can you not love that band?
No, they are fantastic. They are. Now, not on my list, but I'm gonna throw them into the wheel during the show. And sometimes in my list is Kitty, who I think is an important band that preceded the Warning. But
I think we should just pause for a minute too and just acknowledge the Warning's like homegrown, organic, like really hardworking marketing. Like they've gotten themselves into some seriously cool spots. Like Jesse Cantrell was saying that they were a PS4 rock band. I mean, those are the little bits of marketing. You know, like they're going to fill it with some cheaper, less expensive artists for things like that. And like, those young ladies, man, they're not just building a band, they're building a brand. And that is how it has to be done these days.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, in so many ways.
What we are going to also do real quick is we are going to watch a quick bit of this TED Talk that they did. It's 18 minutes, so we're not going to watch this whole thing, but
no.
This is super cool. I would absolutely love this if like one of my favorite bands had a TED Talk where they...
Kesha did one recently. It just came out like last week. Yeah. And I wasn't a big fan. I wasn't a huge fan of Kesha, and then I listened to it and I was like, wow, okay, so I like her. Because it just gives you this okay, go. I love TED Talks, so
yeah, no, Kesha is great. I love her new song, Joyride. She's going back to her kind of sing-song rap because for a while she got more into
it was like
pop ballads and such.
Yeah, it was really Celine Dion-ish. So
she can do it. She can do everything. Yeah.
Did you hear that range on was it Cathedral or something? I don't remember. But, she hit one of those dolphin notes that Mariah Carey is known for. And just Chad Spears. Okay, keep going.
So we're gonna watch a bit of this TED Talk with the warning.
Mac.
Our album is basically about the 21st century and its society, and some of the things that we would like to change about it. Hence its name, 21st Century Blood.
They just sang a song, is why they're absolutely out of breath.
And she is such a hardworking drummer.
Sure, we took a very long time making it, since we were extremely careful to never lose sight of what we wanted our first album to be like. And thanks to all the people who helped us get what we needed, it was possible.
Yeah, and we've had many offers and requests from people who wanted to be a part of our journey. But they always wanted to change an aspect of who we were and what we wanted to do as a band in the business point of view. And that made us feel very disappointed because
I think it should be Chads and Roses,
to change
not
ourselves
Guns and Chads.
to be successful. So this
Chads and
album
Roses.
is a result of us completely ignoring those people and doing our own thing because, thank you. One of the most important things to us is staying true to ourselves and what we want to do as musicians. I mean, of course, we did listen to those people and what they had to say, but in the end, we didn't go with it because they wanted to change us for the wrong reasons.
Hello, welcome.
For us, music
Chad
is
no
going
more.
through feelings and inspiration. It's art, and it's our creative output, not just business. So this next song
But you're so
is
good at the
called
business,
When Alone.
girls. You're so good at the business.
And that's what I love, though, is that, I mean, so many artists, especially if you kind of have your breakout moment or whatever, and you go from being super small to then, somebody wanting to put you everywhere on the biggest stages,
Then
it's so hard to turn that
water
down.
you down.
Yeah,
They
it's so
water
hard to
you
turn
down.
that down. Yeah.
And then you assume, well, these guys are professionals. And no, everybody's just best guess on what's
Right.
going to take and what's not. You could do all the research in the world, and it's still, the past doesn't predict what's going to be popular in the future.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and let me pull up the wheel real quick and add the
Allison
warning.
Chads,
The-
the Chad presidents. Sorry,
This chat is just
Chad Thrax.
insane right now. Insane. Kiara to your many vibes. I don't know what's going on. Things are going
Motley Chad.
crazy.
We're naming all our favorite Chad bands. Welcome, many vibes. Chad Dillon. I mean, we're getting real.
So I'm gonna go to my next band, and again, these are not in any sort of order at all. And this is a real quick song because this is a punk band. Again, the opening with HR, I said that was a hint. So yes, it is Bad Brains. The next band,
Taylor Chad,
that we are going to, and this clip again just shows you the performance of HR. That guy, I mean, not only was he such a entertainer in his vocals, and he wrote such great songs, but his stage performance, and again, this is stage performance, I say, this is just like in some room with just a whole, bunch of people. And
Chad 182.
without Bad Brains, there's so many bands because they were such pioneers, being
I've
black
never heard of 'em.
punk artists. Oh, you haven't heard of Bad Brains.
This is
Okay.
my first.
Okay.
I'm real soft. I'm not real
you're-
hard.
You're fired. Okay.
I mean, no. Fire me if you
Here's
want.
attitude.
How
I'm
dare
sure
Listen,
you know
I've been
this
fired
song.
so many times, Simon and Chad Funkel.
I'm sure
so
you know
many
this
times.
song.
Okay,
Here we
I-
go.
I
Here's
probably-
attitude, and just watch this stage performance, man.
Keep Chad. Louis Card, hello. That looks terrifying, by the way. His mic's not on. This looks terrifying. You said I might recognize it. He's really not.
I would love to be in that audience. That looks so much fun. So much fun.
I love YouTube because I don't have to be in that audience. Jesus Christ. Good. Rage against the Chad. Many vibes is taking it to jumping on the bed. How about Puff Daddy? Puff Daddy? My chatical romance.
What a wild man. Absolutely love HR. Love the Bad Brains. So much fun.
I'll have to wait for the acoustic remake to come out because I don't know if I will ever. Puff Daddy. You caught it, pole vault. You caught it. This is why.
What was that?
Puff Chatty.
Oh, Puff Chatty. Okay.
He was just writing down what I said because I've just given up on typing in the chat because I have to go to my phone if I'm going to stream. It's like a whole.
What about the Chad Brains?
Twisted Chads. Chadlet. McChatty.
So, Bad Brains are my second pick for the wheel. Which
Man in Black. Johnny Chad.
I closed the wheel. Hang on, where is the wheel? There's the wheel. Okay. I'm just getting that added.
Okay.
Bad Brains.
Stressing me out.
All right. Okay. Who you
the
got
big
next?
Chatter? Big. Nope. That didn't work.
This is like
that out in post.
This is absolutely not dying either. This MC Chatty. I mean, what is going on?
Louis is putting his all in. I like Genesis. That's a good one.
I'm gonna grab those.
Grab those quick before the Chad Crows take it over. Jimmy Chad tricks.
That was a good idea. You sent one to private, so that's what I just did with his. So they'll make sure to add them later.
Moving so fast. ELP too. He put in there. Chad Company. Chad Company. Till the day I die.
Anybody like Louis that's coming in here that's not used to this group is like, wait, what is going on? What is on this chat nonsense?
Well, we have spontaneous themes to our chats, and this week's theme is Chad bands you'd love to hear live.
I'm lost. So okay. So
Chad
who you got next?
The Black Chads. Am I allowed to say that?
who you got next?
Me.
Carrie?
Let's see here. I picked.
Oh, you know what? Let me go to this one real quick. This is not one of my picks, but this is an absolutely fun one.
Hey, Chad, Chad.
This is not one of my picks, but this was just too good not to play. The Beach Boys, of course, has to go on the list.
Simon and Garfunkel.
I've got to play this. Beach Boys singing 99 Problems. Which this inaccurately says that that's a Jay-Z song. That's actually a Body Count song. It was actually Ice-T that did that song first, and then Jay-Z did it. But anyway, here are the Beach Boys doing 99 Problems.
There, I ruined it. I love it. TV race, Dad.
If you're having girl problems, I feel bad for your son. I've got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
I can get down to this.
Yes.
But the bitch ain't one.
I got the rat patrol on the cat patrol. Those that wanna make sure that my casket goes.
How amazing is this? The beauty of AI these days.
99 problems, gonna bitch ain't one. 99 problems, gonna bitch ain't one. 99 problems, gonna bitch ain't one. If you grew up with holes in your Zappa toast, well, you'd celebrate the minute you was having dough.
He was doing shit like this before the AI was doing shit like this.
I'm from rags to riches, man, and I ain't dumb. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. 99 problems, but a bitch ain't my whole asshole. 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
I actually love it. I'm sorry, Many Vibes, that you hate it so badly.
There you go. You ruined it. You ruined it. I love. Like, I wonder if they have that on Spotify. I love that.
It's so good.
I'm going to
It's
put
so
it right
good.
next to my Hooked on Phonics one.
Oh, it's so much better than that.
It is. But they both make me pop.
Man. Oh, man.
They'll both
Okay.
pop us. Hey, Lady Campion, we're ruining music. You want to join? Also ruining band names. You can join in that as well. So far, we've got Chadley Crew. We've got the Chadberry.
Oh, okay. You're number 2 band here.
Well,
What is it, Carrie?
my number 2. Let's see.
I'm sorry, I got you distracted with the Beach Boys.
Let's do. You play Lady Chadian. And also,
Oh, man.
you have become a part of the game in ways you probably don't want to be, Lady Campion. I'm sorry, sort of. Let's do some dirty heads. Yeah. Let's do some dirty heads, otherwise known as Dirty Chads and Chad and Dean.
All right. So Dirty Heads, we were going to go to which one was it?
You gonna dance all night.
Dance All Night, right?
You bet. Yep, that's the one.
All right.
I've seen them 3 times live, and I love them.
Nice. And what is it about them that made them go to, your top 5?
Well, they were introduced to me by Mike, my boyfriend, and he is always just sending music kind of out of the blue. And it's always when I'm feeling like just a little bit low. And the song that he sent me, it's his way of saying I love you, even though he doesn't actually say I love you. He sends me music, and this was one of the bands that he sent me, and we've seen them 3 times, and one of them was at the Kettle House Amphitheater in Montana. If you guys ever get a chance to go there, it is so amazing.
All right, so here is Dance All Night. And if you notice, mostly we're playing live because I have done testing and learned that you don't get the stream shut down.
So,
especially with
in
the
other words,
specific
we're not
ones.
going to be doing epic groups because epic groups don't have live.
Well, we can throw them into this list.
Hello, Jorge.
We can throw them into this list. So, all right, here is the Dirty Heads Dance All Night.
Tide is High by Chatty. I love these guys because they're just guys you'd want to hang out with.
You better dance all night. You better make it right until we all fall down. We all fall down, cause it's you that I been sent. Top of the world, peak of my high. Don't look now, I just applied. Apocalypse now, we on the night. Got
Chad Rock?
That's
not Kid Rock.
Look within, I do not let this bullshit phase me. See, like I go crazy, cool as the wind.
He's far too happy to be Kid Rock.
Take these broken joints, get high. Take these worries, kiss a goodbye. Tonight has been so amazing. See you, yeah, I go crazy. You put me into this trance. I hear music, let's dance. We ain't gonna stop now, dancing on top, brother. We ain't gonna stop now, no. You better dance all night. You better make it right until we all fall down. We all fall down, cause it's you that I represent. You better dance all night. You better make it right until we all fall down. We all fall down, cause it's you that I've been missing. I be bold like a leopard, fierce like a lion, like an eagle flying across the sky. And they wonder why when they pun upon the creation of His Majesty. I believe in we, I believe in you and me. As we swim upon the ocean, swim on the sea. Won't you please come with me? We can run into the hills and the trees. We can fall down through the tumbleweeds. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I will be your king, you will be my kingdom. Oh, 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 oh. I will promise to sing them. You better dance all night. You better make it right until we all fall down. We all fall
Chattiosity.
that I've been missing. You better dance all night. You better make it right.
Chad Marley. No, it's the Dirty Chads. Well, it's the Dirty Chads. They do a great collab with Chad 9. I mean Tech 9. I mean Chad 9.
You know I'm gonna act like there's one last day, and you don't have to ask, cause you know I'm gonna say make it one more round. Yeah, one more round. You better dance all night. You better make it right until we all fall down. We all fall down, cause it's you that I've been missing. You better dance all night. You better make it right until we all fall down. We all
fall down. That I've been missing. Yeah. Yeah, they do Burn Slow with Tech 9. I don't know, but that's a killer one too. I just knew it would get the scream shot down, so I didn't suggest that
one. So just to get everybody up to date here with the wheel, so I did add the warning.
Chaticidal tendencies.
I added the warning.
The chorning.
I went ahead and added Kitty after that. Bad Brains, Beach Boys, Dirty Heads. Now, Dirty Heads, to me, Sublime, who is another one that's like close to being top 5 for me, that I absolutely love.
Yeah, and I thought about Sublime for a minute, but then I was like, "Ooh, because I've seen Sublime with Rome, and it's just
that's not Sublime." No. Now, have you seen Sublime? Jacob is with Sublime. Jacob, Bradley Noel's son, is now singing, and he sounds just like Bradley. So
okay, wait, we got to take a pause and pull that up, because what the fuck have I missed?
I should be able to find.
This stream is brought to you by Better Health and may not be suitable for children.
Hang on, let's see if we can pull up Jacob Noel Sublime. I'm trying to see if I can find something wrong. I mean, live that. Okay, this should do it. This is live. All right.
Oh, well, you came to the right place, Lady Campion, because we are everything but sad. However, our sponsor is BetterHelp, so if you end up using BetterHelp, make sure you tell them the Green Eggs and Ham show sent you. Maybe they will actually sponsor us then. Thanks.
So here is a wrong way. This is Jacob Noel, Bradley's son, with Sublime. This is excited. They're so good, so good.
Okay.
I love you guys.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Annie's 12 years old and tomorrow she'll be a whore.
Oh!
I get goosebumps hearing him sing.
He's too young. I get goosebumps on it. Oh God, he has it! That thing!
I know, he's just like his dad. Just like his dad.
There's like this way that he pushes the air through his
The
wrong way. And I am only a man, so I can't see the cannon the wrong way.
Only family that she's ever had is the 7 brothers and a trunk I stack. He needed money, so he put her on the street every
We'll forgive him for his stupid tattoos because he's a legacy. And he's doing what we want him to do, which is living up to his legacy. Thank you!
Try to make it right. Believe me, she was tight, it was wrong.
And it's not exactly like his dad. He's got his own thing going on, but it's super good. Ooh.
Yeah, definitely so good.
Don't stop! Oh look, he does what I do. Just making up grass. Make it hard to live.
Salty tears running down to her chin. Swears I'm a makeup and never wanted. So we ran away. Sorry when I say that change to this fairy tale was the wrong way. Talk your mind, if I like it or not, because she only wants
He's still a baby. Did you see him checking? He's like lost his words because he's looking at his fingering on his guitar. I love it. He's just a baby. He's so good.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not like good, but he like fills the hole better than Rome did.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely fills the hole.
Yeah. And the fact that it's, Bradley's son, it makes sense. The whole Rome thing, I never got it, and I didn't feel he did a good job.
Yeah.
I personally.
Now the Dirty Heads did a song with Rome, and they sounded great because he wasn't trying to be somebody he's not.
So there's a new song, a new Sublime song. It's actually has Bradley and Jacob on it. And you should look that up on Spotify and stuff.
I'm good.
But
I gotta do YouTube to share it with
can't play it here because that'll probably shut us down.
Oh, absolutely. God, if it doesn't shut us down, shame on you.
So, all right. So back to our list. My next one is part of the reason that I wanted to talk about sellouts and selling out and what that means. What I mean,
I see a theme here. Chad Mellon or Blind Chad. Stevie Chad.
What does sellout mean to you, Carrie? Since you obviously called me a sellout last episode.
Why was I calling you a sellout? Oh, because you you were going all opinionated. You sold out. You got an opinion. and like you had maintained this like beautiful, I don't know how you did it, neutrality, and everybody's a winner and everybody gets participation ribbons. But the last show you were just like shutting us down like a dictator. It was uncharacteristic of you. And so I thought maybe somebody had gotten to you and you're like, hey, if you're kind of an asshole, you get more followers and more exposure, things of that nature. Like you have to be completely unreasonable in order to be viral. So that's why you're a sellout.
I am not a sellout. I am not a sellout. Okay.
No,
and
really
this next band is not a sellout either.
With me tonight.
Some people may say that they are. I'm talking about Kiss. I don't care what anybody says. I've loved Kiss since I was a little kid. I still love Kiss to this day. They've done so many cool things that no other band has. Scooby-Doo episodes, their own made-for-TV movie by Hanna-Barbera. I mean, and they've done grunge albums. They've done a little bit of disco. They've done Unplugged and
the urban. Sorry, the
Carrie,
chat.
you absolutely do not. You absolutely do not help. You're as distracted as they are. So anyway, my point is that Kiss. If it wasn't for Kiss, I mean, would there be a Marilyn Manson? Would there be a Cradle of Filth? Would there be a Dark Funeral? Would there be any of these epic bands? Kiss never was that. Kiss was in this kind of zone of kid band meets, totally extreme band. And some people take offense to that and like, oh, they're sellouts because they're not really that demonic image that they kind of portray and present with the makeup and the fire and the blood. But it's this fun, like, I would say, like, preteen, teenage boy, like, absolutely amazing world. And so once you fall into that and you become a fan of it at that age, you're kind of stuck with it for life, or at least that's how it was for me.
There's a band called Ghost, and I do think that they have some pretty elaborate costume. And I remember listening to an interview, and he's like this totally mellow, philosophical dude who, like, I mean, he kind of reminds me of Chad. Just kidding. And I don't really like love their music, but they have a huge following. And one of the podcasts, my true crime podcast, they like fell in love with them out of the blue one day. For Hootie and the Blow Chads. Yeah. I'm sorry. Okay, so anyways, so Ghost, and then I ended up seeing a video, and they had some really crazy. I mean, I wouldn't have thought it. Because I heard all about them before hearing their kind of music.
Right. Well, and they're another one though that some people are like, oh, they act like they're all dark and everything, and then you hear them sing, and it's like a pop song, and who cares? I mean, but yeah, Ghost is a good one. Slipknot, all of these bands that are like so theatrical, they wouldn't be here.
Posse has like a whole
exactly
posse of clown.
Insane Clown Posse is another one. Would any of that exist without Kiss? I don't know. I mean, they're obviously
would
the
Rocky
ones
Horror Picture Show exist without Kiss? Maybe that's too much of a mental aerobic to get there. I don't know the dates on that.
Yeah, what year was the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
I don't know. It's just whenever I think of Kiss, I think of Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I'm not really sure how my brain makes that connection, but it does.
Rocky Horror Picture Show was actually before Kiss, I think. So that was 75, and Kiss, was it Kiss 77?
Do you think Kiss was influenced by the character on Rocky Horror Picture Show? Because that is like...
Oh, no. Okay. No, I'm sorry. 74. I don't think they broke out until like 77. So it was around the same time. But definitely you had David Bowie, because
they had David Bowie, but then like if they went and they watched like the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which was a real like kind of back alley. I mean, the live shows for that were crazy back in the day. I don't know, like the Kiss. Can you pull up a couple of pictures for us? Give us Kiss and give us the guy off Rocky Horror Picture Show.
So
if we're gonna go
hang on. Let me first. So Space Odyssey was 69. That's David Bowie, and then 74 was Rocky Horror and Kiss's debut. So it was definitely around that time. They probably both were kind of influenced by David Bowie. That's what I think, and also both influenced. Both influenced by, I would say, comic books and also horror movies, low budget,
comic
old
books.
School,
there is some
sci-fi
superhero shit going on in Kiss. Chat and Herder.
So we will pull up some photos, but first let me go to this. This is a fantastic PSA, and actually Justine Kasprick had posted this in my Facebook group. This is Kiss crashes a birthday party, helping parents to rock.
I love the 80s.
And this is just so good.
Hi, we're Kiss. There's something you should know about us. We love kids.
Maybe that's because the last U.S. Census proved that 44% of all
we love kids. Oh, how the things have changed. You're not allowed to say that.
Were conceived at a Kiss concert.
By Gene.
That's why we've joined the Helping Parents to Rock movement.
We're on patrol 24/7.
Whoa. We got a code red. Over there.
Hang on to another.
Never fear. Kiss is here. Nice makeup.
I'm sorry your parents ruined your birthday.
And it's definitely Paul that is like
better.
Very Rocky Horror.
Mission
Yes, we
accomplished.
love to rock, but not as much as we love helping parents to rock.
All right, here we go, champ. Here we go. All right, here we go. You're getting it.
Yeah, we're gonna need you to sign this waiver.
KISS assumes no liability for kids helped by KISS.
That's again one of the great things about KISS is that KISS is in on the joke.
Flicking your tongue at those fourth. We love kids. You're not allowed to say that on the internet anymore. Jane, stop flicking your tongue at those fourth graders.
You know, they are so in on the joke. You know, that's on one hand. On the other hand, sometimes Gene and Paul take themselves a bit too serious. But yeah, so you had mentioned Rocky Horror Picture Show, so I was going to pull up. Oh, if I could get this saved. Hang on. Here we go. I'll just share screen. Because I do have one more clip from KISS. It's another short one. Here we go. So there's Frankenfurter, of course Tim Curry, and yeah, no, definitely some Paul Stanley vibes to you know, more provocative outfit than KISS, but you know,
Well,
there's
that's
definitely
because
some
he's
comparison.
just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania.
But yeah, love Rocky Horror Picture Show, and that's completely off topic, but KISS.
Is it?
So,
is it?
Well,
ELO.
we're talking bands. So.
I mean, Electric Chat Orchestra.
Oh man, they're not going to quit today, are they? So, what I
Can't
wanted to
stop,
do,
won't stop.
I wanted to go to a clip from the amazing made-for-TV movie, KISS. Meet the Phantom of the Park. If you have not seen this movie, you need to see this movie. It's not on Blu-ray. We need it on Blu-ray. We need it on streaming. I do want it on DVD. When I was a kid, we recorded it off a TV and had the
as one did
VHS of it that we watched over and over and over. But
as stretch the tape.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it happened. You would stretch the tape.
And as you were saying, the whole superhero type thing, that definitely comes into play here in this scene. So this is actually a robot Gene Simmons. Because the Phantom of the Park basically takes KISS and he makes robots out of them, and then he's building like this. He's a mad scientist building this, you know, army to do whatever. So this is a scene with the evil Gene and the demon fighting the security guards of the park.
Weird. Let's go get some coffee.
Here, I know you don't like scary movies, but it'll be
The
okay.
Sultans of Chad. I think this is acceptable for me.
Now what?
I like 70s mysteries, so this fits right in.
Yeah, it's very Scooby-Doo. It's Hanna-Barbera that made the movie.
Hey, quick! This is Jay. I'm at Station 48. Hey, get some backup units over here. Just do it, man!
So awesome. So cool. I'll make sure to drop. So you can actually watch that full movie on YouTube. Because again, it's not really
Urban, I
like
see your reference, and it's genius, by the way.
it's not really like available anywhere. I mean, it is on DVD, but I'm gonna drop the link for actually the full movie, and that came out in '78. Let's see. I did not see it when it first aired. I saw it later, like on late night TV. But there's. Oh, whoops! That's not the right one. Hang on.
Supercut.
That has all of the dialogue. Hang on. There's a full. No, I saw it on here. Where did it go? Well, maybe it isn't on it. I thought it was. It may have got pulled. That's no good. That's no good.
It's those
I got
internet
it on.
police following you around everywhere you
Yeah.
click. They're like, pull it.
Yep.
Pull it. Pull it.
I got it on DVD. It was in with a Kiss set with like several CDs, and then that movie was on there. And just the other day, I was looking through my records. I still have my Dress to Kill and Destroyer, Kiss Alive 2. I think that's the only 3 that I still have of their albums. But huge, yeah, I've always been a big Kiss fan. I've never seen them live. My brother got to see them live, and he got to see them when it was, all the originals back together. That's the other thing. How many bands have broken up, got back together, taken off the makeup, got the makeup back on, and had a farewell, and then another farewell, and then another farewell, and then another farewell? I mean, how many bands have done that? I mean,
they have a lot of makeup to put on and take off. I'm going to say it's commendable just for that fact alone.
Right.
Well, I think this would be let's do Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do Yes. It's around the same
Yes.
era. They rock.
And
you can't substitute their name for Chad because it'd just be Chad. Which same with Cher.
yeah, you can't do that with Kiss or with Yes. So tell us a little bit about Yes, since that is your next pick.
Well, Yes is one of my dad's favorite bands, and I remember hating it a lot when I was a kid. Because it was one of those that he played a whole lot, but it is since become pretty nostalgic for me. And I remember their album. They had a really badass album cover. I can't remember which album it was. But anyways, there was some really good ones. And I just remember like looking at the trippy art and the album cover. And, Dad was a bassist. Excuse me. And they have a pretty sick bassist, and I wish I could remember, because I know that I was told all sorts of things that made them such a quintessential epic band,
right,
but I don't remember any of the specifics. I just know that Dad liked them. Dad was picky. They must have been an epic band,
right? Well, I was going to say to that the Beatles, that was one of the favorite bands of my dad, and had a lot of memories of listening to his albums. And in fact, I have his Sgt. Pepper album. Kiss, on the other hand, my dad did not like Kiss, and he did not like the fact that I had Kiss posters, and not only posters, but those, I don't even know what those are called. Those black printed things that you would get,
those
like
cardboard cutouts.
No. They're like, you hang them on the wall. They're like a printed poster, but it's on like a fabric.
I always just called them fuzzy posters.
And you get them at the fair. I had my room all Kiss at one time,
right
and
back there.
and my dad was like, he was not having it. He didn't like it.
A Kiss fuzzy poster. They were probably cooler back then. I have some from the Dollar Tree that you color in. Anyway. It's not a tapestry. The fuzzy ones.
Yeah. Tapestry is what I'm talking about. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep. That's the one I'm
What?
talking about.
Why didn't you? Did you say blanket that or sheet that I hang? No.
It's
How
like
did you
a
guys guess that?
fabric, because it's got the image on it. It was a big thing at the fairs way back in the day.
Okay,
So-
I see. How did you guys guess that though? Jesus Christ! I thought fuzzy. Why didn't you not use it as like a? Why did you? Okay. Go.
No, it was like basically a big. I mean, it was real thin.
Well, right,
You can't
but-
really
but-
use it as like a
right.
blanket or nothing.
You can use it as a sheet, but I mean, I always associate those tapestries with like sarongs or like a flag or like it's. I don't know. I just didn't get there, but the chat did. They know you better. They know
It
you
was
better.
it was the Dynasty image on that as well. Dynasty, my favorite Kiss album, and Dress to Kill is my number 2 favorite. So.
Oh, what other songs do they have at this concert? Because I don't know if I remember. I should have approved. I'm sorry.
This is a
I
good
know.
one,
I know.
though. This is a good one.
Is it good? Okay, maybe. Okay, maybe I just don't know the names. Okay, go.
All right, so we're
I'm
gonna
just
go
gonna trust-
to
I'm gonna
Don't
trust
Kill the Whale.
chat.
Don't Kill the Whale from Yes.
The traveling champion. The right scared. Oh, you got it when they were old. They are old. Look how old they are. That one.
But still can rock. That's the thing.
Talk about an iconic voice. John Chatterson, Eddie Anderson. Do they have I See All Good People in this concert? Because that's one of my favorites. Good night, Jackson.
Because they sing and worship their own space. In a moment of love, they will die for their grace. Don't kill the wind. In time will fade out, we will judge on again. In the wake of a new age, to stand for the frail. Don't kill the wind.
The Chads of Leon. The artist formerly known as Chad. Yes. Chadwall Nation. Yes. I feel good, people, I love that song, you. The Chadish Gambino take back. So I have 2 more Chads to add to the chat. The
Yeah.
Chadish Gambino and Chad Not Chad.
Oh man, you all are just out of it. I mean, I don't even know what to even say. I'm the sellout when this is going on. I'm the narcissist. Hey, I didn't start this. My favorite one, I think, of the night so far was Chad Vault. I think Chad
There's a
Vault.
chat filled with your name that states otherwise.
So yeah, you were saying, well, this is because okay, everybody, I grabbed the links for Carrie's artists because I wanted to test them beforehand to make sure that we didn't get black screened or blocked or
And then
anything.
he asked me if they were okay, and I said, yeah, sure, they're fine.
She
they're
didn't
fine.
even look at the yes one because she's like, oh, they're old.
I was like, they look
But-
good.
Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah, but they still rock. That's the thing. And
They really do.
I mean, again, that just shows you, the greatness of the band. And what am I doing? I'm sharing the wrong screen here. I was trying to pull up the wheel to make sure I keep up with everything. Yes. Okay. And what I thought of mentioning yes around the same type of vein was actually Dream Theater. They're another one like a top 10er for me. Could squeeze into the top 5 maybe on certain days. And then Mini Vibes had mentioned Jethro Tull, so I wanted to make sure and get them added. And we will definitely get back to the wheel and make sure we fill in all of the ones we haven't yet. We still got, I think I got 2 and you got 2 to go of our bands. So let me get my next one pulled up here. This one, if anybody knows me, this one should be a no-brainer. Who my next one is because they haven't played them yet. And it's a little nu metal band. Not the first nu metal band, but definitely the band that took it to the mainstream and made everybody know what nu metal was. I'm talking about Korn, who took rap and metal and grunge and funk and jazz and all sorts of styles of music and just kind of blended together to make this unique type of music. There were a lot of bands around the same time doing that. Of course, Faith No More, one of the big ones, and Helmet, another one of the big ones. But Korn was the one that really kind of became the face for nu metal. And what a group. I so love them. And of course I had this queued up. Hang on. Okay, I think I got it now. I was gonna go to one from Korn. This was from the year 2000. Rock on Park is what it says, the concert. But this should be, if I have it queued up right, it should be Make Me Bad. So here we go.
I think Corn Puff.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with any corn pop. Come on now.
I went to this concert, but I wasn't down in a mosh pit. I was up in the stadium seating. Well, not this concert. I went to a Korn concert. It was in an indoor arena.
I still haven't seen them live.
Really?
I have not.
They're pretty good live. Feel this in you. Oh, that's right. The rhyme. That's like
What is it mean to you? For me, it's something I just do. I want someday. I need to feel the sadness in you. I feel the reason as it living me now, not a day. It's quite deceiving as I'm feeling the flashback back. I feel the reason as it living me now, not a day. It's quite deceiving as I'm feeling the flashback back.
I sent that to your email too because I thought maybe it'd be easier.
I got it.
Okay. If that's
So-
the one I think it is, I love that. That should be the live one you show. I don't remember what you said you were going to show, but that should be the one.
Okay. No problem. So Carrie doing a late substitution now. If we get shut down, it's going to be her fault. So
Hey, I picked a live one, and it's also one that's okay. Fine. It's my fault.
no, you're good. You're good. So no, Korn, another one of those bands that they've experimented and gone in many different directions. They did the dubstep album, which I actually enjoyed. They did an album that was kind of more progressive rock, which is actually one of my favorite albums of theirs. But their most recent release, is back to the old school ways, and it's the full band back together again. So one of those bands that fell in love with them from the first song, Blind, and I still huge fan. I need to see them in concert though. Have not seen them in concert.
Who are we talking about?
I was talking about Korn, and Slipknot was another one that for me was very, very close. But I definitely will place Korn above Slipknot. But I absolutely love Slipknot. So adding Korn to the wheel, and then I am going to add Slipknot as well because in top 10 for me for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, yeah. Cream of Korn. I only went to Korn because we should put Violent Femmes in there because they bring all their equipment on the bus. But you can't fuck with the Violent Femmes. You cannot fuck with this band. I can't say Violent Femmes without saying the whole thing. That's why I don't say it very often. It's only appropriate in a certain company.
Okay, so who were we gonna go to next from you?
From me, let's do Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac.
Yep, and I really like if this is I'm hoping it is. It looks like the title looks. I skimmed a second of it. They do this live version of Chain that is just venomous, and I think that it's just a beautiful thing that this band was like married people that like broke up, and yet they still continue to be a band, and they were still like this must have been at some interesting point in their relationship because it's just venomous. It's great.
And as far as Fleetwood Mac, when did you first get into them, and what is your take on them?
That was one of the ones that my parents really liked, and I know my dad especially liked Lindsey Buckingham, and I like Lindsey Buckingham a lot too. Whoa, I think I'm in trouble. Do 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 do. Yeah. Whoa, I think I'm in trouble. It's just like one of those bands that went from the 70s into like the kind of like soft rock 80s real fluently.
So with your list, definitely Yes and Fleetwood Mac were ones from like childhood that have stuck with you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. So here is Fleetwood Mac, The Chain, live from 1982. So if anything shuts down the stream, it's going to be this one because it was not tested.
I did it. It was me. I think we all know that.
So here we go.
Maybe this isn't the one I think it is because it's not showing us the live. Well, anyways, here's some nice photos of Fleetwood Mac, and not the stream I thought it was. This is not the video I thought it was, Chad.
So you don't want to go with this one?
Yeah, no, pause that one. Pause that one.
Okay.
I'll find it.
Okay.
It's the right like audio version, but it's supposed to have the.
Whoops. Stop sharing.
That too.
All right.
Maybe this is it. I have ads. Just a sec.
This is why homework is important, everybody.
You know what? Listen, I am a B- student without trying. I think that's sufficient. With 0 effort. Okay. Oh, I think this is it.
Uh-oh. I think she has it. You know what? I'm gonna pull up the wheel, make sure I'm all caught up.
Oh yeah. Okay. I got it.
Let's add Fleetwood.
Chatwood Mac. Chatwood Mac.
All right.
All right. I sent it to your email.
You sent it to my email? Okay.
Your email.
All right.
I don't pay for premium. I am currently taking donations for those of you who want to pay for my YouTube premium.
I've had the premium, and I mean, honestly, what? Just so you don't get ads? Who cares?
Can you but you can like download stuff too,
but you can do that anyway. I download stuff. I mean,
How do you download shit without having a premium?
You do it.
Do we need to take this off the live? Pole vault is in the chat.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, that pole
Let's
vault.
do this music ripping off of YouTube thing later. Okay.
Okay. So this is the same song, but this is from 79. So this one's even older. Let me real quick just copy this for the.
I love your accent when you say older.
All right.
It's older.
Here we go. Fleetwood Mac, The Chain, live.
Urban, you're gonna get us in trouble. Akon. Older. I got my lighter. Down the road, down the line. You don't love me now, never love me. You say it. Look at that look on her face. She's like, "Mm." Urban, quit messaging in the chat if you're boinging. Yes, I do, and yet I will continue to do so, Chris Lane. You. Break the chain. Oh, Shadikin rejects. The traveling little chat. Chad, keep us together. Chad, Keep us together, running in the shadows, chant. Keep us together. I do love those shoes. I wasn't singing over him. He wasn't singing. I was singing in the interim. Yeah, you can just make a diss track like everybody else. You should go and support their channel and listen to them anyways, Chris Lane. Chris is picking on me. It's just because I have amazing hair.
Ooh,
you don't gotta be jealous. You don't have to be jealous, Chris. You don't have to be jealous. Oh, wait, John McPhee was a guitarist. Anyways, I don't know anything about anything. Chris, don't hate me because I have good hair like you.
I'm gonna have to separate you two. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Chris Lane and
He started
Carrie,
it.
is there gonna be diss tracks coming soon?
I don't know how to
between you
use
two?
the I don't know how to do that. I'll just talk shit. I have the mic, and he has to type all his shit talking.
So we are down to our last picks. Of course, they weren't really in any certain order. We didn't have them ranked or anything. But I did say my best for last, or at least my number one favorite band.
I'd say I saved the best for last, but maybe not my number one. They're pretty, I don't know. I really enjoyed them.
Oh, well, anybody that knows me
And I
probably
enjoyed-
can guess.
Better make sure that you pick the right one. Oh, I have
Well,
got a delay. I'm sorry.
You go and look and see which one you want played for your last artist. Because for my last artist, again, going with my favorite band, they've been my favorite band since their debut album. And the song I am picking to play is from my favorite album of all time. So the band is Silverchair. Silverchair, the amazing Australian band. And this is from
I do know
2002, a Big Day Out concert. But yeah, I'm so very sad that Silverchair is not making music together anymore. But Daniel Johns, he becoming such a huge star at such a young age. In Australia, he was basically like the Beatles. And in America, he was also, you had crazy people like me and even crazier people that absolutely. I've seen Silverchair twice in concert, almost 3 times. The third time I was supposed to actually interview the bass player, and I had the interview set up through this magazine that the week of the concert went out of business.
Oh,
and so they told me they said
saddest story.
Well, they told me, they said, you can go ahead and go and you can still interview. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that. That just feels wrong. That feels that doesn't feel right. So I didn't do it. So
You missed a chance. You could have just written up a news article about them and just kept a copy for yourself.
I know.
To be young and stupid.
I didn't know they were going to break up at that point.
This band's gonna be around forever.
That was their last like time that they were actually touring. So, but yeah. So World Again. I'm sorry.
So we're gonna listen to Silver Chad. I mean, Cher.
Well, speaking of that, this is I had a eBay seller name at one time that was Shady Chair, which was basically taking Slim Shady Eminem with Silverchair. And so Shady Chair was like a username that I used also for, I think, AOL at the time as well. So there's a little
stories of the young Chad. While we were all drawing pentagrams in our notebooks trying to freak our parents out, Chad's over there being Shady Chad.
So
no, Shady Chair. You hear this? I can't even say it right anymore.
So here is Silverchair.
How about Chaggy
with a song from Diorama, which is my absolute favorite album of all time. So here we go.
All right. National. Does that really say National Silverchair Day? That's hilarious.
Yeah, and that's in June in Australia. No, I'm sorry, July 13th, I think.
Well, Chad, I need to go to Australia. Let's go. Let's do it. Vlogging Chad. Trisha year, Chad. I knew I saw him, Pookian. I knew I saw that little thing was live. 5 a.m. for the standard time. Nerd chatter. Kurt Dad Game.
Such a big fan of Silverchair. It was hard for me to pick one song too. And many vibes saying he looks like Kurt Cobain. That was one of the things that when Silverchair came out, is that people said it was Nirvana in pajamas. That was because they were like
Laid back
15.
Nirvana.
They were 15 when they first broke out, and then the first album was very on the grunge side, more like, well, it was post grunge, but it was very heavy on the grunge side in some aspects. But yeah. Daniel now is doing a lot of solo stuff. He's saying that he's never going to perform live again because it just causes too much anxiety. He's had so many like health issues that it's just, like crazy. But he's experimenting. His last album, if anybody hadn't heard Daniel Johns' most recent album, I think it came out 2 years ago. So good. And in fact, he even did a like reworking of the Silverchair song "Freak." So good. And he's doing more like dance, electronica, and R&B. He's just experimenting, doing all sorts of stuff. But
before you go to my next one,
mm-hmm.
I just want to give a nod to the chat with a band that Chad should probably be mentioned. It's kind of a cheesy band, but I think I found. We'll see. We'll discover together.
Let's see. So I'm going to add Silverchair. Now I am going to add Nirvana, and I'm going to be honest. How can I not pick Nirvana? Because one, Silverchair for me is my number one. Nirvana is definitely very close to top 5. And how can I put Silverchair and not acknowledge?
Well, we have to give
Nirvana
a nod to Nirvana as a band because
Oh yeah, I absolutely love Nirvana. So, but again, Silverchair is my number one. So definitely hard to come up with just 5. So
yeah, I mean, we managed to slip a couple extras in there.
Yeah. Now is this the one that you have added?
No. This is a bonus track, bonus band.
Okay.
But the chat has brought this one to mind.
Okay.
It's here in the UK. That's what got our band going. So we'd like to do a few of those songs for you right now. And y'all can feel free to dance if you want. Tell me that I'm dreaming. Tell me that I'm wondering. So I never said or something like that.
I was trying to show you guys what it was. We don't have to listen to all 12 minutes if you don't want to.
You're gonna drop that link. Drop that link.
I don't know how.
Oh,
my shit's
man.
really slow.
Hey, any band with a flute in the band, hey, okay with it.
Yeah, this is Was Not Was. It said it was Outcome the Freaks medley. It's like a totally I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize this was a black band this entire time. This isn't James Brown.
Oh, they're the Walk the Dinosaur band.
Yep. I'm really stoked that you recognized him through the House of Love song, though. I guess I'll take some of the sell out back. Hello, Dad. It's me. I'm in jail. Hi, Dad. It's me. I'm calling you from jail.
So was getting added to the wheel?
Yeah. Slim Chatty.
I was going to say, Poval, you finally figured out the one reason why I like your music. Really good background music for the chat. You guys are on a roll. Chatty Holly. So sad. I know. I wish more companies would play this while you were on hold. You wouldn't even remember you were on hold. That is adopted the if you can't beat them, join them mentality. I can't stop it, you guys. Just be rude. That guy's working so hard on that horn thing.
the song that I turned this on for. And out come the freak.
Bars and try to meet some other strangers to ease the pain. Living alone, cause it doesn't say the wood work squeaks and out comes the freaks. The wood work squeaks or out come the freaks. I never like the road is motorcycle. But never pass and never play. He ain't never been the same since we had come. He keeps his heart locked up in his and his eyes inside his shoes. No, he doesn't want to leave them in our bodies.
The flute player kind of looks like David Rosen a little bit. Many vibes.
Many Vibes is not feeling the many vibes tonight. You're going to have to kick it off because my shit's frozen.
Oh, Chad Lane Sr. Oh, Men Without Chads. All right. So just one more. That was a bonus pick from.
That was a bonus pick, and we had to listen to it until Out Come the Freaks because that was the whole reason I turned it on. I didn't realize it was at the end of the song. Sorry, guys. Many vibes. Take your head out from underneath the pillow. It's over.
Now, the Big Push was your last one. Is that right?
Yep.
And were we going to go with Watch Out, or did you?
Yeah, no, Watch Out. I sent you the link to the version that I wanted in your email.
Oh, okay. So definitely trying to just
it's a live
throw
version.
off my plan and get me shut down.
No, it's acceptable. It's all over YouTube. It's fine.
This is the one.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't look at yours. Yeah. I just sent you the one I wanted.
Yeah, no. That's the one that I tested.
Okay, good.
The live busking. So before we get into that, I'm gonna get them added and tell us a bit about the Big Push and why you love this band.
Well, they're just so good. I think part of their origin story is that they were all in the same apartment when 2020 happened. And so they spent a lot of time playing music together. And they also, I love live on the street music. And it has Ren!
Yes, Carrie's boyfriend, Ren. Of course.
He is really hot in this video, too. I'm just saying.
So, are we hearing that you will be the one doing the boinging during this video? Oh man! All right, we're gonna go to Watch Out from the Big Push. This is the last pick from Carrie, and then we're gonna get into all of your picks. Not all of those Shad picks, but any of the real picks. And then we're going to look at...
you guys might want to repost your actual picks. I think Guar. I saw Guar somewhere.
We're going to go to look at the Forbes list of the 30 best bands. So here we go. The Big Push, Watch Out, live.
Give me kind of like Chili Pepper vibes in this. Ooh, Chili Pepper should be on there.
sure what it's all about. Get down. Can't be a square if you get around. Say what's right? Get left behind in a modern life. Am I? It's always when, but it's never why. Living the same way. Living the same way as you. Living the same way. Living the same way as you. Too fast. I won't slow it down just to make it last. Catch up. I won't wait around if it's someone's book.
A lot of
So good, so good.
you know, those of you who know Ren, if you haven't checked out the Big Push or like Roman Alexa, I know I just butchered his name because he's very, very French, but he is an amazing guitarist.
Yeah, no, that's an awesome video. And E. Urban picked up on my favorite part of the video, which, speaking of E. Urban, guess who is backstage and joining us?
Woo-hoo!
It's Mr. Boing himself.
Boing doink. Welcome.
Maybe not. E. Urban, are you there?
It's okay. I still can't exit out of this was not was. It's like just frozen on my screen.
All right. Well, we'll come back to E. Urban because I don't know what he's doing. Okay. He's probably too occupied with the goth girl that was bouncing with the pride flag. That's the best part of the video. So.
Backing it up.
Yes. So I've gone over my top 5. Carrie's gone over her top 5 picks. Real quick, I'm going to pull up this article from Forbes and have a look at the top 30. See
Forbes
how
is basing it on money, not on talent.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're gonna see how.
I mean, it only matters if you're so. What?
Well, I'm a sellout. We know this.
Sell
So,
out with me. Oh,
so,
yeah.
so who do we miss that's on this list of the greatest rock bands, and who did we hit upon that's on this list? Aerosmith. Now, Aerosmith, I'm not the
Prince
greatest
is
fan.
not a
Does Aerosmith, should they be on this list? And Prince is an artist. He's not a band. So,
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you could put Aerosmith on there, but it seems kind of on the nose. I would go Rolling Stones over Aerosmith.
okay, I don't like the Aerosmith. I'm totally cool with the Rolling Stones, so I'm gonna put the Rolling
Yeah.
Stones on here.
If we were gonna, I don't know. For some reason, I equate that they're not equitable, are they? To like real musicians, are they?
No, they're not.
But whenever I think of Aerosmith, I think of the Rolling Stones. But
right.
that's just how my brain works.
ZZ Top.
rely on
ZZ Top. I say ZZ Top goes on there.
I mean, probably. I know the band, and I probably know their songs, but I probably don't know them together. Kind of. I mean, go ahead.
Well, I am adding ZZ Top.
Okay.
Tool. Definitely, I say Tool.
Okay.
I'm all for Tool.
You do you, boo.
Well, this is important. We're getting down to the nitty gritty to try to figure out, who's gonna. No, Oasis, I'm not putting on here. I love Oasis, but come on I love them. And look who it is. Kiss is number 26. I'm surprised they're that low on this Forbes list.
You can't just throw Tool on there and not put Oasis on there.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm adding Oasis. I love Oasis. I do love Oasis. All right.
B-52s, are they a band or a group? Or are they a group?
Yeah, B-52s is a band. Radiohead, I say definitely. You know what? While we're throwing Radiohead, I'm going to throw Muse on there as well.
I can get down with that.
All right. And what about Journey? Journey going once, going twice?
I think so.
Okay. All right. So let's put Journey on the list.
Many Vibes says Black Sabbath.
Oh, yeah. No, the Black Sabbath definitely needs to go on here. I'll go ahead and add them on Black Sabbath. Let's see. They may be on this list. Nirvana we have on here already. Cream. I'm down with Cream. Yeah. Let's go with Cream.
I feel free.
Heart?
Yeah.
Definitely. And you know what? I'm thinking of Heart.
Imperialism says Status Quo, AC/DC, and well, I mean, he started with Status Quo, and then Louis says AC/DC, and then Many Vibes says Led Zeppelin, and then
definitely Zeppelin. Definitely Zeppelin. Heart made me think of Jefferson Airplane. I'm gonna put them on there too. And I always say no to Guns N' Roses. What does the chat say?
I don't remember.
Urban? You back?
Yoink.
Oh, no.
Oh, hello.
Guns N' Roses going on the band's wheel or not?
Yeah, why not? They had one good album.
No, absolutely not.
I'm on your side.
Absolutely agree.
Put Guns N' Roses on there.
Many Vibes is with me. No. Camellia's with me. No, they're not going on there.
Isn't that who did Sweet Child of Mine?
Yeah. Then Hughes says no. Majority.
Did we just put the one song on there?
So let's see who else. We're leaving them off. We're leaving them off. Rage Against the Machine, yes, they're going on the list. Oh, this is good. You know what? I should play something to Rage Against the Machine. Hold on, let me pull this up. This is so good. I had this on a list to squeeze into the show at some time, and hadn't got to it. So it's the perfect moment to get this played. Killing in the Name of, like you'd never heard before. It's a short video, so trust me, it's going to be worth it. So talk amongst yourself.
Speaking of Killing in the Name of, The Big Push does a cover medley of "Killing in the Name of" and Black, Ozzy Osbourne, just killer. It's just a killer medley that they do. So go check out The Big Push.
Yeah, I didn't know The Big Push, and I subbed up, and definitely gonna give them a listen.
Yeah, you'll like their "Killing in the Name of." Yeah.
See, I mention it, and then I don't have it ready. Hang on. It's because
It's
I have
okay.
so many different ones lined up here.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Trust me, it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it.
Oh, I'm sure.
This is a good time for me to mention, though, while I'm looking for this, that next week we are doing our monthly movie club show. Now, are you watching any of the movies, Carrie? Because you weren't here.
I wasn't here.
I know.
So no.
Well, it's Rear Window, the Alfred Hitchcock movie. It is Event Horizon.
Oh yeah.
Videodrome. Are you watching any of those? You can watch any of those, and at least give
What was the last one? Videodrome? What?
Yeah, Videodrome. That one, I'm gonna have to buy it to rewatch it. But you know what? I am going to, because I haven't seen it in forever. And
so what I hear is that you're gonna have a watch party, so I can watch it with you. Because if you had to buy it, I'm definitely not going to. Just saying.
It's like $4 if you run it on YouTube.
Yeah. You can rent it too. Yeah, you don't have to buy it, but I'm the kind of person that
free trial for MGM Plus for Event Horizon. So
Okay. I will do my.
You know what? I can't find this. I'm gonna have to come back to this. We'll continue with our list. Did I add Rage Against the Machine? Yes, I did. Okay, I'll get back to this stuff. Rush is definitely. We go with you kind of sound like a robot a little bit.
Do I?
He's stuck in the Matrix. It's fine. We always knew he was part AI.
Hello.
Iron Maiden we have on the list. Pookie Ann had mentioned Iron Maiden early on.
Can you hear me now?
I'm not putting U2 on the list unless somebody in the chat says definitely put U2, because I've never liked U2.
Yeah, screw them. They put free albums on people's iPods and no one wanted it. It's like a virus.
So
so one of my favorite bands was on. Well, I guess it wasn't on an iPod. It was on a knockoff brand. Never mind. It's still cool because it counts.
You know what?
No.
I'm going with the Clash, and while I'm adding the Clash, I'm adding the Sex Pistols. So.
9 Inch Nails.
9 Inch Nails. I think somebody said that. 9 Inch Nails. I'm adding that. Who are yours, Irvin, while you're here? And I'll go ahead and get them added to the wheel.
So like I said, 9 Inch Nails, Incubus is really good. Incubus is.
They're the ones that do the South Park, right?
Third Eye Blind. I really like Third Eye Blind.
I'm here for that. I'm here for that for sure.
I'm sorry. Who was that last one?
3AB.
Third Eye Blind.
Oh, Third Eye Blind. The Third Eye Chads, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's 3. Who else you got?
Well, I know you said you wouldn't really qualify ICP as a band.
Well,
but
we're gonna do a rap show at some point.
We're gonna break our rules as we usually do.
Chat, should ICP go on this list? Now, here's the problem: if we have ICP, New Edition, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, New Kids on the Block, are they also included?
I mean,
how are you comparing those
you
to?
don't see very much of them perform instruments on stage. It's just them rapping and throwing Fago into the crowd. So I mean, there's not really a band thing there.
Right.
Behind the scenes is more of a band effort, but there's not
But do they play their own instruments, record that, and then put on a show with the music that they record?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, okay, then that counts. As
No. Vetoing it. Let's save ICP for the rap show, okay?
Hi,
That's what I say.
Brad.
Fair enough.
I miss you, Brad.
All right. So who else you got? You got 3. So you got 2 more to go. You can think it over while I go through this list.
I like a lot of the industrial stuff. So like Power Man 5000 and Rob Zombie were pretty cool.
I did like Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie, it kind of like Marilyn Manson. It definitely a band, but do we put it as Rob Zombie? Or
had rotating members. I mean,
yeah,
Marilyn Manson had rotating members.
Right.
I mean, what band out there has like? I think there was like who was it?
What about
like
Ween?
Switch Engage that has like only like one member, or it's
I
like
haven't been
Avenged
there either,
Sevenfold
Brad.
that has like one original member.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put Rob Zombie. I'm gonna put Power Man. I also put Marilyn Manson. I put The Doors. I put Ween, and I put Weezer. So.
Dope was pretty dope.
The Who. Yeah.
You missed You missed iconic musicians. Will you give Many Vibes the link back to our singers?
So we did the singers.
Chads.
we did the singers. Like, did I put Black Sabbath already? I know they've been mentioned a couple of times.
Those Many Vibes has a point because we did we did singers, but we didn't do leading musicians. We did.
That's what I was saying. Musicians and rappers are ones that I think we should do future
Oh,
shows on.
Okay. Emily.
So I've added Metallica. AC/DC. They're like Guns N' Roses to me. Should they go on this list, chat? Drop a 1 if AC/DC should go on the list. What about you, Urban?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think they're, look, I mean, there's a lot of people who cut their teeth on AC/DC, and they're learning guitar. Like, that's, I'm not going to lie, I was one of them. So.
All right. And I put Guar.
You can't deny that they have been in like every freaking soundtrack to movies and advertising. Like Back in Black was used for Lilo and Stitch, and like I think like the Avengers or something, and like the list goes on.
Yeah. Queen is on the list. Okay, Pookie. I'm going to show you the list here shortly, but we're going through this list. I'm not going to say this band's name because I don't want Don Henley. I'm not going to say that guy's name either because I don't want him to show up. But this band is going on the list. Okay?
I made the sound. That's not an eagle.
That's a
but hopefully they don't. They're not in the top 5. They're not in the top 5 because we don't want to have to play something from Van Halen. Has anybody? I saw Chad Halen in the chat, but has anybody said Van Halen?
It depends on who is it the one guy or the other.
I heard an interesting story.
Hagar or the other guy.
Yeah, I like Sammy. I'm Team Sammy. So I'm not.
I heard a great story
Daily
about
Raw.
Van Halen and one of the songs that they wrote about. Anyways, had something to do with a cult. That's the short.
Good
version
story.
of that.
Yeah,
I just
that was a
all of the
really good
details
story.
just left. It was actually the best story I've ever told because it's probably the shortest story I've ever told.
See, Pookie, there's Queen at number 3 on the Forbes list.
Yeah, I couldn't
There's the
remember any of
Beatles at number 2.
All right,
number
go
1.
check your email, Chad, because I found a loophole.
You found a loophole.
I found
Okay.
a fucking loophole.
Okay. Hang on. So here are the big money makers, the top selling rock bands of all time. Pink Floyd, AC/DC, who is buying that? 75 million albums sold? Are people insane?
I'd have bought that hooked on Fox.
I've never paid for any AC/DC.
Just saying.
Okay. The Beatles, of course, number 1.
Scroll fast past the
Yeah, I know.
word.
I know. We don't want that one word showing up. Now, if we do a Google search of, just iconic bands to see what is out there, here's what comes up. Metallica, Iron Maiden, Pink Floyd, AC/DC, Rolling Stones, Death, Megadeth, Pantera, Van Halen, Guns N' Roses, the Ramones. We got to add the Ramones.
Oh, yeah.
Pearl Jam. Got to add Pearl
Steely
Jam.
Dan. Steely Chad.
CCR. Got to add CCR.
We got to put Steely Dan on there.
All right. So hang on. So
Chad Smith or Arrow Chad.
CCR. You said Steely Dan.
I did.
Okay. I'm going with the Zombies. I love the
Oh,
Zombies.
okay,
I'm going with
yeah.
the Cranberries too.
Yeah.
Cranberries. I love the Cranberries.
Yeah.
Did I got Metallica?
Did you put
Iron
is Pearl
Maiden?
Jam up there?
Pearl Jam. I gotta put Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
Put Pearl Jam.
Many vibes. Throw his iPad. We got the Ramones on there, right?
The Ramones. Yes.
And Louis says the Stranglers for Pete's sake.
I don't even know 'em, but the Stranglers.
Sure. Or Pete's sake. Or Pete's sake.
Pantera. I gotta add Pantera. Hold on.
Pete's sake makes you
Pantera.
think of Pantera.
Okay.
Pole
And then
Vault says Oak Ridge Boys. Boo.
let me. Here's a list of ones that I wanted to make sure I get on there, and I think most of these are Nirvana, Slipknot, Zombie, Kitty, Cranberries, Sex Pistols, Type O Negative, Acid Bath. I haven't added them yet.
Do up, do dow, dow, giddy up, do up, do up, dow, dow.
B-52s, yeah, B-52. Okay, let me share the wheel, and then we can make sure.
I've got one last band sitting in your email. I think Leonard Skinner made it on there.
Leonard Skinner, yeah, we got to get Skinner on here. Come on.
Oh, it's not on there? I thought that was a given.
Um,
Blondie isn't a band.
Blondie is a band? Yes.
It is?
Blondie. Yes.
Shag.
Yes.
I thought it was
Blondie. Blondie. Hold on. Let me look here. Grateful Dead. Let me add these.
Hall & Oates.
Okay. So
Is that a band?
Acid Bath, Pearl Jam, Grateful Dead.
You're spelling the Shags wrong.
The Shags. And who was the other one? Somebody said the Stranglers.
I guess.
I'm trusting the chat. I don't.
I mean.
All right.
Yeah, you should trust them.
Don't
forget to like and subscribe.
Blondie, we got right, or I don't know if I did.
Yes, you did. I
don't know.
Oh no, I don't see it.
Is anybody into like REM? Should the REM
Zombies
be
is on there, Louis.
Yep. I love the Zombies. The earlier, this is what
Now go
Pole
check
Vault
your
said.
email.
Pole Vault
War
said,
is on there, Pole Vault. We put them on there. Just settle down.
Judas Priest. I didn't have Judas Priest yet. Yeah, Radiohead's on there.
I just use that as a swear word.
Hold on. Let's put Judas Priest.
Oh, Chicago.
Chicago's on there. Chicago's on there.
Ending.
ELO. Genesis.
Did we get
okay.
ELO on there? I thought that was a given.
Genesis, Deep Purple, ELO. Okay. ELO.
Boston. I say
Genesis.
Boston.
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 In the draw.
Boston. What about since AC/DC's on here? What about Quiet Riot?
I have no idea.
Quiet Riot.
Oh, telephone.
I'm putting Quiet Riot. I mean, Quiet Riot. That was Randy Rhoads' band before Sabbath. So, okay.
I'm sorry, I'm singing ELO. What were you guys saying?
All right, I'm scrolling back through the chat here.
Go to the email while you're scrolling through the chat. Play the email band.
Email.
It's
a link.
Yeah. Did I hit send? Did I push all the buttons?
Thunder and Rain band.
Yes.
Okay.
I want Thunder and Rain band. And while you're looking through the chat, you should play that one.
I'm
a second.
gonna pull this one up. I may play this whole thing. This
Oh,
intrigues me.
don't forget about REM. Shit.
Earth, Chad, and Fire.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Okay, we'll go with them.
Pole vault.
Okay. Hold on. Let's
gonna
go
get
to
Foreigner.
What's Pole Vault doing?
He just wants to make sure that you have Guar on there and Red Hot Chili Peppers and Foreigner.
I don't have Red Hot Chili Peppers yet, but
Muppets.
Hold on. The Muppets. I'll get the Muppets.
I mean,
okay, this is Thunder and Rain. Who is this band? Bluegrass band.
If you won't let me put Guns N' Roses in, we'll just have to put this version in because it's actually better.
Okay.
Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. That's cool.
I like bluegrass. And I want Brad to make me the karaoke version of this. Brad, are you still in the chat? Brad, can you hear me? I want the karaoke version of this. It's your jam, buddy. I can't hear a word you've been saying. He sounds like a shrunken Wookiee.
She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as a bright blue sky. Now and then when I see her face, it takes me away to that special place. If I stare too long, I'll probably break down and cry. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Whoa, sweet love of mine.
If anybody's playing a drinking game on how many times Many Vibes' head goes under that pillow, you're on shot 4 or 5.
She's got eyes of the bluest skies, as if they thought of rain. I hate to look
This is Guar.
into those eyes and sing down to pain. Her hair reminds me of a warm, safe place where, as a child, I'd hide and wait for the thunder and the
I really dig
rain
this.
to
This is good.
pass me by. Whoa, sweet child of mine.
My daughter's got blue eyes, and I always think of her. This is my daughter's song.
Sweet love of mine.
Okay, you can stop this because I just thought of something. You gotta press stop because I just thought of something. And Many Vibes is under her pillow.
I am enjoying this. What?
Okay. But after this, I have one more band. Sorry, that's the last one. I promise.
Ooh, yeah, sweet child of mine. Whoa, sweet love of mine. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Ooh, yeah, sweet love of mine. Where do we go now? Where do we go? Where do we go now? Where do we go now? Where do we go? Ooh, ah, where do we go? Where do we go now? Where do we go?
I absolutely loved that. That was so good. It really was.
The
I'm
juice
sorry,
heart,
mini
though.
vibes. I'm sorry, mini vibes. But
No, like you shut me up. That was epic. That was the best. You call it a
So
jaw
good.
harp? Isn't it a juice harp?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a Jew, so I can say juice harp.
That's what I told Dom, because he's like, I hadn't heard anybody say that in a long time.
Because you're saying, and it just felt wrong for me to say jaw harp because I don't know it as a jaw harp. So,
In all fairness, it does come from Jewish times. So, I mean, it's like one of the oldest instruments in the world.
my last name is Silverman. I can say juice.
It's definitely not out of place, really. But
No.
All right. So you
Okay, so
had-
I put in the private chat. It's just my screen is still frozen. I'm gonna have to.
You know, I
Yeah.
can't find that Rage Against the Machine because she deleted it. That's okay. She did a Freak on the Leash. It's not as good as the Rage Against the Machine, but that's weird. I wonder if she got flagged or something with
You
it.
can. It's fine.
This is a channel called Big Merla, and she does these absolutely amazing covers. And they're real quick. So because she basically does them on like Instagram and TikTok and stuff. So this is her cover on Freak on the Leash because can't find her Rage Against the Machine Killing the Name of because it's gone. So, but here is this. See, it's only a minute and a half.
My toddler's like a freak on a leash. She's running like a track star out in public, making a scene. This is hard because I brought the wrong sippy. All her demands are bizarre. I brought blue, but she wanted green. Rose maybe. Shh. Sometimes she smacks me in my face. Sometimes she climbs like a primate. Sometimes she smashes her plate.
Goes hard.
This makes me want to get back on social media. I don't even remember my Instagram login.
Toddler make a part of me. Have constant anxiety.
I don't know. She does Guar pole vault. Why don't you go to her gram and request it?
She's on YouTube too. I'll drop the YouTube.
Mama and Cha-Cha, wah-wah. Toddler say boy. Mama and Cha-Cha, wah-wah. Toddler say boy. Toddlers make a part of me. Have constant anxiety. Fiery.
She must put her kid to bed in like a soundproof room or something, or she just does it so often the baby sleeps through it. Which I mean, that's ideal, right? That was sick.
Yes.
That was sick. That was
So
pretty
good.
cool. That was pretty cool.
Claves, anyone?
Hmm?
Claves, anyone?
Claves. You're just
Sick.
walk-in sort of percussion section.
Hey, name the song.
Okay.
Um,
It's Tool. That's Tool.
Eulogy.
Yeah. I knew it. So, dead presidents. Wait, that made me think of dead Kennedys. I'm putting dead Kennedys on the list.
okay, and then you gotta do the one that I wrote in the private chat. I can't search it because my YouTube page is frozen. Technology. And
So no, it saddens me that her
you're so good at it, Dad.
That her killing the name of is no longer available. I closed the wheel again. I'm doing an awful job tonight.
You're doing a fantastic job, Chad.
I'm being distracted by.
You're doing
all
enough work for 2 people. You're so good, Chad.
Research.
The Dead President. I don't even know that band, but the Dead Presidents, never Grammy Award-winning Billboard bottoming artist producer duo, the Dead Presidents. They sound awesome. I'm putting them on the list.
Why
Okay.
not? Gotta go
All right,
walk
so-
off the earth. Walk off the earth. Somebody that I used to know.
Walk off the earth. Walk off the earth. All right. No more videos. We got to get down to the bottom of the spinning this wheel and making this happen after this.
Just this last one.
Okay.
Thank you, Chad.
I'm been getting it pulled up right now. Wait for the commercial. Okay.
Chad doesn't pay premium either.
Did anybody
No,
say Weezer?
Yeah, I got Weezer on there. I do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she said Ween, and then I was like, okay, I'll throw in Weezer.
Or Winger.
Nah, Winger.
That one's a joke. That's give us some butthead reference.
Yes. Hello, Misty. All right. So this is the last video.
The last one.
Okay. And hopefully it doesn't upset many wives. Somebody that I used to know from Walk Off the Earth.
Yep. I mean, it's a pretty sick band if they can do this, right? And they have a bunch of other songs too, but this is the one that has good impact.
Now and then I think of when we were together.
I got a winner's food of mini bag!
So happy you could die.
Now we can end the stream.
Told myself that you were right for me, but felt so lonely.
All right, is this band going on your list?
But that was love and it's an ache I still remember.
Yes.
Okay.
I almost forgot about them. I'm glad you just dallied so much because I would have forgotten. And what? I mean, shit. I love the guy up at the top just.
You can get addicted to a certain kind of sadness, like resignation to the end, always the end. So when we found that we could not make sense,
Why does it sound like there's a squeaky ball speaking?
that we would still be friends.
It's E. Urban.
I'll admit that I was glad.
Hey, what was that Chuck E. Cheese band you were in, E. Urban? I want to put them on here.
Didn't have to cut me off, make out like you never knew I was nothing. I don't even need your love. Treat me like a stranger. It feels so warm. No, you didn't have to stop so long. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. Guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to
Now and then I think of all the times
Oh, the guy in the black hat. He's
is my favorite. Is that the drummer? Is that the one that plays the drummer? Or are you talking about the percussionist down on the other end?
I don't wanna live that way, reading into every word you say. You said that you could let it go, and I wouldn't catch you hung up on somebody that you used to know.
Turning up the caviar, make out like you never remember we were nothing. And I don't even need your love to treat me like a stranger. It feels so good. Turning up the stove so low, how the things collect your records and then change your number. I said I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Somebody I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Somebody I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. I used to know. That I used to know. I used to know.
Oh, that was fire. That was
Yeah,
fire.
they do. I mean, check their stuff out.
All right, let's pull the wheel up. Let's see what we're missing. I
Walk off
have
the
added
earth.
a few things. They're on here. I added the Runaways. I added Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. I added the Go-Go's. The Ramones are there, as you can see. Gore is here somewhere. I swear, there's Gore right there. Okay. So we've got 100 entries so far. Is 100 enough to
100
do the
even?
spin?
We gotta
Yeah.
spin while we're at
We're-
100 even.
We're at 100.
Voting
so-
closed.
Okay, that's it. We're gonna spin the wheel, and the first one will be number 5, and then the next one's number 4,
Whoa.
and then
You
on
didn't
to
tell
number
me
1.
you were gonna make it all complicated.
Tell me you were making Star Wars movies.
So, why don't you play us one of your Jaw Heart jams while I get the.
Jar roll.
Yeah, well, I've got the wheel spinning here. So, all right, are you all ready? The greatest, most epic, iconic bands of all time.
Oh, it's gonna be your backup music.
Number 5 on our list, right here. Who is it going to be?
Not
Who is
Guar.
it going to be? I don't know. It might be Guar. It might be Guar. Let's see.
Don't send it Guar energy.
It is the Beatles. Oh, the warning.
I mean,
so close, so close.
They were. I mean, they're really a lot alike, so I can see why the wheel would make that sort of distinction.
So, number 5.
I'm good with it. I would have been good with Beatles too, though.
The warning. Okay.
They're
And
really
the way this is going to work, the top 5 from this list are going to go head to head with the top 5 from the Singers show. That's going to be next month, and the chat is going to vote on who wins of the head to head competitions. So, all right, we're going to number 4. Number 4. Play us a tune.
Go watch the replay, Many Vibes. They're back there.
All right, number 4.
The Jews harvest giving me anxiety.
No, I can't. Yes, Van Halen. Okay, that's good.
War.
That's good. I was worried for a second. It was either 2 of those. I was like, no, please no.
What was around it? I can't see any glasses.
That one group that you were doing the sound effect for.
Oh, caca. Oh, yeah,
Yes.
that would have been no good.
And
See, it might have sounded like a crow, but you all know who I'm talking about now.
and then the other was AC/DC. So
okay.
All right. So number 3. Oh, remove all instances. And Van Halen's on here more than once, I guess.
Oh, you've been Van Halen.
All right.
It's like having
Number
a
3.
mosquito around my head.
Number 3. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Big money, big money, big money. It is Blondie.
Still didn't
I
know
like
that
it.
was actually the whole band. So
I like it. I
News
like
to
it.
me.
I like it.
I thought
All
Blondie
right.
was the band. Yes.
Number 3. No, Debbie Harry or Deborah Harry is the singer of Blondie, but Blondie is a band.
I thought Blondie is. I thought Blondie was her like
And
alter ego.
she's one of the actresses in Videodrome.
Yep. So next week we'll be talking about her. So. All right. So we got 2 more. 2 more. Come on.
It's good. It takes me a long time to watch a movie.
Come on, Kiss. Come on, Beatles. All right. Number 2. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? It is the Dead Presidents.
Who is that?
The Dead Presidents. This was a request to go on the wheel from Louis Cohard. So
The Dead Presidents with.
You're welcome, Louis.
Dead Presidents is also on. Dead Kennedys was also on the wheel, but Dead Presidents number 2. All right, we got 1 to go. Who is the number 1 most
My
epic,
palms are sweating.
iconic? Who can it be? Who can it be? I mean, come on.
All right. No, seriously, I've got sweaty hands.
What's this ad like?
I feel like I have a mosquito or a bumblebee around my head.
Soundgarden.
I mean, I'm not gonna hate it.
Justine Gasprick would be very happy. So,
Well, I mean, 1.
So number 1 is Soundgarden. I'm going to say that our band list, I feel, is better than our artist list.
I think so.
So I think one of the bands is definitely going to win in the head-to-head. Now, let's spend 2 more for some wild cards because we're going to do some wild cards in the head-to-head competition. Kermit the Frog is going to be in there.
Camellia says worst list ever.
So we're going to do 2 more spins to see who our wild cards are for the competition. All right?
Okay.
Wild card number 1.
I can't.
Is CCR.
Sound effects are
All right.
giving me bug vibes. Still.
Wild card. CCR. That works.
Okay.
One more wild card. Because our wild cards, I think we decided for our singers was Kermit the Frog and Kenny Loggins. So we need wild cards to go up against them. So here we go. Last wild card.
Wouldn't it be great if Muppets got against Kermit?
Earth, Wind, and Fire. All right. All right. Oh, man. Well, just so you all know in chat, you gonna make me spend one more time here, Paul? One more time. One more time for Povalt. Come on, Guar. Come on, Guar. That's okay because we can have. Oh.
Just killing me.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, one more time. Last spin, I promise. Last spin. Come on, Guar. Come on, Guar. Come on, Guar. It's Weezer. Come on, Guar. Guar.
Weezer.
Guar.
Are we gonna spin till we get okay? Are you remembering to remove them so at least?
Yes, I am.
So at least we'll get there eventually.
All right.
You just do a new wheel, make it all Guar. There you go. Look.
Come on, Guar.
Guar. Woo!
It's like spin the bottles. Like see who Guar.
Oh, Guar is in as a wild card into the episode
700.
next month. So
Guar's got to go in the closet.
Then he vibes kicks the stupid list.
all right, so next month it's going to be. And let me see if I can remember who our singers were. Annie Lennox, Ed Sheeran. Who else was that?
Was I even there for that?
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
I'm pretty sure I blocked it out. That sounds terrible.
I may have to go back and revisit to figure out who that list was. Hold on. So I know Kermit the Frog and Kenny Loggins, and I think I guess Rick Astley could be our wild card. No, Gigi Allen, wild cards. And let's see. I'm looking right now to try to see. Hopefully, it was. Oh yeah, that's right. Billy was one of them. It was Billie Eilish. It was Ed Sheeran. It was.
Who the hell? No, stop.
Anyway, okay. So next month, you out there in the chat get to vote, and this is our goal to come up with the most iconic artist of all time as bands go head to head with the singers.
This terrible idea. It clearly hasn't worked out twice.
It's working beautifully. What are you talking about?
I'm a winner.
Third time's a
This
charm.
list. I'm a winner of this list, but I understand that it's not for everybody. And come back the month after that to listen to all the worst songs together. You're welcome.
There's only one way to go, and that's up.
Thank you. See, best list ever. Here we go.
Horizontal.
Here we go.
You can move laterally.
We're just going through the chaff right now.
We're just zigzagging, but not really making
The
much.
best is yet to come.
Oh, sure.
And coming up in the future at some point, we will do a show all about rappers and rap groups. And you're welcome to be a part of that, Urban, if you want. And because you seem to be the ICP expert.
I just remembered I had this.
We will also be doing one focusing on musicians as well. So that one will be fun.
What's your definition of music? We better.
They play an instrument. So
Okay.
Eddie Van Halen, George Harrison, Eric Clapton, Neil Peart.
They have to be frontmen or
No.
women?
These are all different. I named a drummer. I named all sorts of different. All right. Well, good night
I
to
don't
you,
know.
Pookie Ann. We are gonna get out of here. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for taking part in this wonderful, creative
Are you
process to get
eating
this
something?
iconic list.
Altoids.
Yes.
Altoids. I would have
So
never guessed Altoids.
since this is a iconic band show, I'm gonna end the show with a mashup from Mandy Prater. She does a mashup of
Good night.
Journey
Amelia,
with
many
Quiet
vibes.
Riot, and this was actually a
Oh, wow.
live learn. So good night, everybody.
Zach
Much
Song.
love
Good
and
night.
positivity to you all. See you all next week. And so here we go with this wonderful mashup from
The
Mandy
boingy
Prater.
man. The boing guy. Good night.
Beautiful.
Come on, feel the noise. Girls, grab the boys. We'll get wild, wild, wild. Wild, wild, wild. So you think I got an evil sleepless nights, losing ground. I'm reaching for you, feeling that it's gone. Can't change your mind if we can't go on to survive the tide. Love divine,
something like that.
The incredible edible egg.